Greetings, Father Kevin Donlin here from Resurrection Parish. Actually, not at Resurrection Parish. I'm in my house at the rectory where I'm actually standing next to two of my favorite pictures. They're of trolley cars. This is from the California line. And this trolley car is actually from Tampa Bay, the Tico line downtown. Most of you may not know this, but I actually love trains and trolley cars. Drives Casey and Thomas a little crazy because if there's a chance to take a train or a trolley car, even if it doesn't go to anywhere, I'm one very much to be on it. Why am I telling you that? The reason why I love these things is because when I was a little boy, when I knew we were going somewhere, we didn't have a car, we would take the train or the railroad. And it was always an excitement, kind of like how people feel about planes today, I guess. Because we knew that we were going to go to a place that was exciting and that took a while to get there and the anticipation would build up. And when we got there, it just was fantastic. The train would pull into the station and people would head out. And I remember that especially when we would take the train to Coney Island, the subway to Coney Island in Brooklyn. So whenever I see these wonderful vestiges of the past, I get very excited because they remind me of the idea of being on the journey. That's really why I wanted to talk to you today about the journey and with these pictures in mind. I've got a lot of them. This is one from San Francisco, for example, which is one of my favorite ones. The journey. The journey is terribly important. To have excitement for the journey is even more important. Not to take it for granted. As you know, I've learned that in a significant way with the recent health challenges that I had. Thank you, by the way, for the prayers you all gave. I didn't get a chance to thank you personally. I appreciate all the prayer and support that you gave while I was in the hospital recuperating so I could get back on the journey. At Resurrection, we're on a journey. We started this journey with the theme, what shall we build? And we've been putting together a master plan. We have the schematics for the new church. The construction is presently underway. The parish hall and the kitchen have been done. The outside walkways are being done, the new soffits, the new restrooms, and then we get into the church. We're on a journey at Resurrection. Not only are we on a journey in terms of the physical, but we're on a journey in terms of looking ahead. We started what's another part of what shall we build, a kind of a subset called 2020 Vision, seeing with the eyes of Christ. And we spent the month of June with Michael DeRuda and David Brookman working with members of the parish on Wednesday nights to come and talk about what a vision for the future would look like given our various gifts and ministries. We've got a good perspective in terms of social media and things we need to do. We're changing the website. We're trying to get members of our parish connected through our new in-house social media platform called Choir. So if you haven't signed up, we very much would like you to sign up for that. And so tonight we start the next phase of that, which is not just looking at ourselves, but looking outside, looking beyond, trying to get other people to join on our journey, to step on our trolley car as we make our way to the Lord. And so we're starting what's called Welcoming Wednesdays. In these next 5 to 6 weeks, we're going to spend time discerning how Resurrection Parish could be a more welcoming place to the people who are outside. Tampa Bay, and Tampa in particular, is the third most unchurched city in the United States after Seattle and Portland. We're in an area that is having exponential growth, and yet the majority of the people are unattached to a church community. We'd like to witness and minister to them and reach out to them, but I can't do it myself. The clergy can't do it. There's far too many people. So we're inviting folks in our parish to come and to learn how to best do this. How do we take care of other people on our area of influence and invite them to consider being part of our common life of resurrection? How do we get them to be on the journey? And so it requires some personal contact, some letter writing, some do's and don'ts. And so some of it's common sense, but we thought it would be important that we do that together. We make that part of our journey. So that's this month, Welcoming Wednesdays. Please take some time to come and consider being part of how we build up the body of Christ, how we make ourselves more available on the journey as we try to sharpen our vision with a 2020 insight as we build for the future. This Sunday is going to be an exciting time at Resurrection. Don't miss it. 9:15, one service for the summer. The mission team is coming back. They're not going to tell a whole bunch of stories. They're going to tell one story. What was the most significant encounter of the mission trip that you had in the 2 weeks you were in Tanzania? You're going to want to come to this, because when you hear the reflections of Thomas and Terrell and Gary, it's really going to set you with a heart and mind towards these people that they've reached out to. Also on Sunday, we've got a baptism. Olu and his family have come forward to present themselves for baptism. We're excited about having them at the parish, so please come and support them as they make this next step on the Christian journey, as they board the trolley to make our way on the journey here at Resurrection. So a lot going on in these next couple of days. We hope you'll make yourself available to it tonight and Sunday through the coming days. The newsletter is coming out today. Make sure you get a copy of that and make special note of some of the events and also some of the concerns that we have in the parish. We've got some people who are not well, and so we want you to please take the prayer ministry, that prayer list that we have, and take that to heart in these days ahead. For those of you who are traveling, journeys, mercies, and when you come back, bring us a copy of the bulletin of what other churches are doing so we can build up our place here in Tampa Bay. God bless. Have a good day, everybody, and we'll look forward to seeing you soon at Resurrection.